Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Celestial Farm Girl here. I just want to tell everybody thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and spending time with me. Thank you very much. I'm here to do a reading for Creator's View, and I got a download about nurturing. So we're going to pull an archetype card. And I hope everybody's doing awesome and been doing awesome. I don't know about your end of town, but the weather here has been it just still feels like late, spring, like 60 degrees, cloudy and rainy, and the wind blowing like 10, 15, 20 mile an hour. So it hasn't gotten very warm. And I myself cannot wait for the warm nurturing of the sun to come out again and for the wind to, dissipate and summer to bloom. But, the longer we hold into spring, I guess, is the longer it'll be maybe before it gets too hot. Hopefully it don't jump right into summer and, it gets hot. But we're actually summer isn't till the 21st, right? We have the solstice. So by then, probably things will change. So how's the weather been where you guys are at? Drop me a comment. Let me know how everything is. One of you guys sent me the suggestion of naming my puppy Aura, and I really like that and have decided to name the little girl that because she has a white face and white head, and I thought, that sounds perfect to me. And so it is. And so it is. So, they're so cute and they're growing, and I think tomorrow they'd be a week old. Let's see what we get. The Pilgrim. The Pilgrim 20. Let's see. The Pilgrim's about taking an adventure, right? As a pilgrim, we're always moving into new territories. That's the number 20. Yeah, pilgrims are people or situations that bring you into new territories, moving into a new area of life or geographics or understandings, a new perception. Be many different things. The pilgrim, the wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. For the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypical wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door towards a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light. Travel soon, your spirit needs it. Learns, grows, adapts, and studies as a pilgrim. And so always adapting, always moving forward, always working towards, new expansion and such as that. So today, the moon is in Taurus. Today be a wonderful day to get grounded, send your energy down into the earth and, become a tree and just, feel your feelings deep and appreciate who you are because you're beautiful and you're an image of God and you're so loved. And nobody can convince you of that but yourself. Only you can convince yourself about how much you are loved and desired in this world. This is a creator's view, so we got this moon in Gemini in 7. Seven to me is a spiritual number, and Gemini really is about communication and a spiritual number as well. It's about bringing those two things together to make one strong thing, right? So those two ones put side by side like that make a pillar, a powerful thing, right? So this is about spirituality and powerful information because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is all about communication. So we got some powerful information coming in from the creator, and we're going to use the good messenger. And let's get some charms because it's fun, right? Yeah. A lot of change is going on out there, and we have a great celebration in democracy, right? Not that we've moved any further, but there's a possibility we won't be set back no more. It's time for the people to rise, right? Loving yourself is equal to loving the world. Because when you love yourself and begin to see how worthy you are of certain things, and you begin to stand up for yourself, you're also standing up for so many others. So many others. When we stand up, we never stand up for ourselves because there's a whole collective behind us who, who are benefiting from our courage. Oh, wow, that's too many. My goodness. Harmony, guitar, play a tune, sing a song, get with the band, play along, have fun. The starfish, beautiful, observing, watching. Wow, oh my goodness. And look here, we got a musical note. Write your song, make your melody, be your own harmony. Creator loves you guys. We got the little cloud sheep right here. Is that a sheep? Yes. Well, I do not advertise to go with the crowd, but this sheep looks nice, fat, and comfy. So hopefully you're feeling nice, fat, and comfy. Yes. And then we have this multi-layered, multi-dimensional coin. Somebody out there is shifting and changing perspectives, becoming multi-dimensional. And I have been hearing that we're not only in the 3D, 4D, and 5D now, that we could be moving into the 6D. Look, these are all just beautiful. I don't know how I got so many. We got a shooting star, and we got a leaf, turning over a new leaf, writing a new story, and that you've been through hell, but you come through it. And out of darkness, you bring the smile. You're bringing the smile right out of the darkness. Full of love. Full of love. And look, you got a message coming. There's a little bird. Oh, it's a partridge, too. A partridge in a pear tree. A message. And it's going to make you smile. And looks like you might be coming back from a deep dive down under. Wow, collective. And of course, this is for the collective, so there's a lot out here. And it's a seahorse mating for life. Somebody's been mated for a long time with one certain person, and they love them, and they feel like it's going to be for life. The High Priestess energy, knowing. The High Priestess sits between the white pillar and the dark pillar. So she gets messages from the light and the dark. And, in order to be an intuitive, you have to. You really have to. It's not just all about the light, because the light is flimsy. We need the darkness too, which is matter. Darkness is matter. And the light is our spirit, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see where we're going. This is about a pilgrimage, a new adventure, new perspectives on the spiritual side. Five of Earth. Five of Earth. It should be so simple, but it looks like she's grounded. She's a tree. And which is bringing me back to where I started at the beginning. We want to get grounded into our Mother Earth. And we are in Taurus, which is the maiden, and this is, getting grounded in, creating our ideas that are around us that we want to ground into the earth with us collective. And this is about nurturing. Look at the sun shining in there. This is about nurturing, and it's about loving yourself as a single entity. She's all alone there, or it could be a he, it doesn't matter, he or she. But learning to love our life, even if we are alone, and to love ourselves enough to care about who we are, what we're doing, and stay in balance and taking really good care of ourselves, right? And here's the sun shining through to remind her, you and me, that we are the most important person in our lives, because we are the ones that can bring in and create the things that we want around us. When we get grounded in the earth, we are sharing her manifesting energy. And when we plant seeds into our mother, we know they grow, right? Yeah. 8 of water. Moving away from things that don't nurture or satisfy our emotional well-being, our mental well-being, our physical well-being, our spiritual well-being, our soulful well-being. Leaving things behind. And that's part of nurturing too. The best thing you can do sometimes is leave things that bring out the worst in you. If it doesn't bring out the best in you, then walk away. If it doesn't bring out the best, then leave it behind. Leave it behind. And answer the call. Leave it behind and answer the call, collective. And the call is what at this time? We're here to learn to value ourselves. For the first time in history, the Holy Spirit, we are not being called to imprison ourselves to any kind of institution. God is only asking that we learn to value who we are, because we are God's creation, the dream God had, and we came to be. And so learning to love yourself is answering the call. And not only is it answering the call, but it heals the world. The more we have healed in this world, the better the balance becomes in our favor. And it tips the scales and the mass just a little bit to our side, to more balance. And so it's absolutely our job to work on our own healing and loving ourselves as an individual human being, and knowing who we are, and standing strong in that, because it affects other people and they see that, and you begin spreading things that will help to change this world as we try to move into a more compassionate, more humane life on this planet that we leave for our children, right? Messenger of Earth, little Taurus, right? The moon is in Taurus, so we're all feeling maybe a little earthy, down to earth, feel like grounding. Good time for planting any kind of seeds, crops, ideas, trees, any kind of thing that you would like to see grow coming up this summer, ideas especially. And yeah, you can plant all the way up, all through June, seeds. So yeah, if you've got something to plant, get out there and plant it and love it. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Grow something. Watch it grow. It's quite the experience. Messenger of fire. Yeah, have an adventure. You can have an adventure right there at your home. You can do what you need to do to bring bigger expansion right in your home. You can actually put a little seed in a pot and grow it right there in your house and watch it. It'll bring a lot of joy and love to you. And as you love it and grow it, it's a way of watching how when you nurture something, that it gets gorgeous and beautiful. The more energy you put in yourself, the more healing and the more understanding you'll have for yourself. And when you have all that for yourself, you see it just exudes out to others. It just exudes. Ten of Earth. Emotional satisfaction. Just being happy with who you are. We're not taught to love ourselves. Nobody ever told me that I was even lovable. I didn't even know I was lovable. I really didn't. I had no idea. And this journey of the last 3 years of learning to love myself has been quite the experience. Because there have been times that I even actually said I hated myself. I wish I was dead, and really meant it. And now at this time, I can't imagine ever saying anything like that about myself. I know that I'm a part of the pattern of life. And there's never going to be another individual like me come into this world. And I need to make the most of what I am and who I am right now. And this is what I'm trying to bring to you guys. You too. There's nobody like you. There's nobody can do what you do, whatever you do. Whether it's loving a lot, playing a lot, everybody has something they do, and to invest your energy into what you do and to begin to improve it and expand upon it and grow it, bring you great satisfaction. And that would be you, to find things in yourself you didn't know was there. Extra love, extra patience, extra kindness for yourself. And when you find all that for yourself, when you realize you deserve it, then you will hand that out to others. Because we all deserve it. We all deserve to be loved and appreciated for who we are. But it starts with us and setting up boundaries. Some people can't love. I actually have experienced that. I actually experienced some, that can't love themselves. And it's a really sad situation. But for those that can't love themselves, they can't love you. And sometimes they may look at you as if you're the problem, when in all reality, you're just doing the best you can with the situation you've been given. And there's boundaries that have to be put up against people sometimes that don't love themselves, that they want to project all their hate for themselves onto us and think that we are them and they're us. It's kind of confusing, but meanwhile, being good to yourself is as if you're serving God. It's just a good thing to do. When you serve other things and give the good to them instead of yourself, you'll begin to feel resentful and not very happy about the situation. And listen, it takes a lot of strength to love yourself. It takes a lot of strength to pat yourself on the heart and say, I got a good heart. Or that, I love my mind. I love the thoughts I have. I love the feelings that I get from the thoughts I have. It takes a lot of courage to go in and find that within yourself. But you have that. The courage is in you, to love yourself enough to keep your chakras clean and, your vibration high. Teach your family how to do these things, and as it goes out and expands more and more, we find that this energy, this power of bringing a better world in begins to spread quicker, faster and faster, and more powerful. Hell, we might see the whole transformation in our days. Who knows? Because it's very powerful right now, and the change is coming very quick. And, I got 2 cards again. So it's like walking on water with these emotions right here, and she's walking on water and kind of tippy-toeing through, she's loving it. She's loving who she is and what she has become. She has reverted back to her inner child. Laughter, fun, joy is the key of the day. Not stress, not turmoil, and not fear, which enables a lot of room for love. Fill that empty space with love and let your inner child play. Let her go. Nurture her. Nurture the little girl or the little boy within you. Make sure that child, if it was ever, if you need to go back and visit that inner child and give it love, maybe you feel sometimes it didn't receive. You bring the child back to you. You give birth to your inner world again, your inner child, your imagination, that's what they say it is. It's actually the quantum field. It's where we time travel. It's where we move through the ethers. And it's beautiful. Look at her walking through the ethers, walking on water. Just calm, cool, and collected. Love. Love your inner beast. That part that you feel is a monster is what you need to love the most. Your anger, your frustration, you need to pour a lot of love into that. Your sadness, your depression, you need to pour a lot of love into that. A lot of love. I know I've been pouring love into me for quite a while. It's been a month now that, I have been completely and totally separated from that man whom I lived with. But what I'm saying is, a breakup is a breakup. No matter, there's always lingering feelings. And the most important thing you can do is, if you're going through anything, is to love yourself. Be honest and true. Take accountability for your actions. And just, I appreciate the peace and quiet. I appreciate it all. I appreciate it. But it's still, I am alone for real now. Like, I walk to the store now, there is no car around, nobody I can call. And so in order to get through that, I love myself. And I tell myself that better days are coming, and I know they are. I know they are. I know. I am only just now beginning my journey. I'm free to do what I need to do, to go where I want to go, to say what I want to say, to arrange my house the way I want, to do whatever I want for the first time in my life. And I was still afraid, but I had to nurture myself and love myself through that. I've seen a little fear and trepidation over the last month. First time I've been alone in my life without somebody to tell me what to do or be there for or expect something from me. Nobody expects nothing from me except me. It's amazing. But I have to make sure that I don't get depressed, and I eat my apple, and I make sure I have my breakfast, and that I do those things that need to be done and not allow myself to get bored and sad and lonely. And it takes work. The star. We have to shine on no matter what we go through. We shine on. And we give hope, and we give love, and we give truth. And we let the people know that the most important person in your life is you. And from you, you can create anything. From you, loving you, and having the energy to be happy and have ideas and inspirations, anything, you can create it in your world. Yeah. And so it did come out to be all about nurturing, because the pilgrim can't go nowhere if it ain't got the strength and willpower to do it. In order to travel into other worlds and other realms, and to wander across the land or the ethers and wander through the spiritual world even, you've got to have the energy where you've been taking care of yourself and got yourself ready for the quest. So you could be getting ready to go on a quest. And what I want to say to you, Pilgrim, is to get ready, eat well, take good care of yourself, get your mindset in a place where you are capable of opening up to new ideas and new situations, and continue to live loud, proud, and enjoy who you are, and accept yourself for who you are, and love yourself because you're worthy. There's something about you that nobody else is, and you are a unique and loving, kind, gentle individual deep down inside that baby. Remember the baby? Look at new babies. They're the most beautiful thing. You remember yourself like that. That's who you are. That's your natural state. Everything else after that has been applied to you. So strip away what isn't you and get back to you. Love you. Be a part of your life. Be in the present moment and work with God on developing into whatever kind of creation you want to be, or creator. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit me up with your comments. Namaste, everybody. Mwah. God bless.